You know, the girl that gets treated amazing by her husband or her spouse or her boyfriend or whoever, and you're just like, how is she treated so well? Okay, and the girl might not even look amazing or like is beautiful or is anything to write home about, but you're like, how did she get them to treat her so good? And I'm going to tell you how. She wholeheartedly believes that she deserves the best. She is sitting in an energy that feels and believes that all men treat her amazing, that she's a queen and that she's on a pedestal. And those feelings about herself are what is making other people treat her that way. So when you're seeing someone that's treated very well, just know that they have really high self-esteem and self-worth. And they have really good feelings and thoughts about themselves and beliefs about themselves. It has nothing to do with the physical. It has nothing to do with the way the person looks. Although looks are great and yes, they get you far in life, but the energy behind it is really what matters. Because there's a lot of women who are beautiful that get treated like shit. And again, that is not by chance. It's because the woman does not feel she deserves or is worthy. That's why people don't treat her good. So when you're thinking that it's about looks or physical aspects of you, it's not. It is about how you truly feel about yourself.
Nobody talks about how good it feels as a woman to have a man that literally takes the weight of the world off of your shoulders. I saw a post that said, I will call my man before I call 911. And when I tell y'all, I literally feel like that. Like, I don't care what the problem is. My man is going to solve it. And if he can't solve it, he going to figure out a way to solve it.
I agree with her 100%. I remember I was taking a yoga class at my local gym, and when I came outside, I realized that I had a flat tire. So I called my husband. My husband was like, I'm going to call you an Uber, and I'm going to leave my job right now. I'm going to take care of the car. Just go head home. Like, the quickness in which my husband handles situations to take care of me, I appreciate it so much. I made a video just yesterday about like this woman who was buttering her man's waffle. And I was surprised and disappointed to see that there were some women who were like, I would never do that for a man. I would never do that kind of thing for a man. You've never had a man be good to you. That's all that shows to me. And I actually feel sorry for you that you've never had a man take care of you and provide for you and make sure that you don't have to lift a finger, so much so to the point where you feel like no man deserves to be treated well. Like, girl, don't get me wrong. I jump on this app all the time and talk about raggedy men, but not all of them are raggedy. Some of them are good. Like, some of them are decent, loving. They spoil women. Forget princess treatment. They treat women like a queen. They wake up every morning thinking about ways that they can make that woman smile, thinking of ways they can make her life better. If you think that all men are horrible and that no man on this planet deserves to be treated well, then I hate to tell you that you're bitter. You are bitter. And you're bitter because of your previous experiences. Because why would you think that? You're okay with princess treatment, but you don't think that you should give that same treatment to a man? Do you really think that you're so amazing that the good treatment should only go one way? You didn't get that from me, honey. You can say whatever you want to say. You didn't get that from me.
You know how men get really angry whenever they see a woman being treated well by her partner? Like maybe he makes dinner or does the laundry or pays the bills or God forbid all three, you know, and then he's got to leave comments about how horrible she is and how lazy she is and how ugly she is. And, you know, hopefully he leaves her and he deserves so much better. But then when women will talk about how men treat them horrifically, or they hear how horrifically a woman went, you know, like what men do. There's no anger. There's no anger. They have no anger for violence against women. They only have anger for women being treated well by men. That's it. They hate it when women expect to be treated well, and they hate it when women are treated well. But if a woman isn't treated well, that's fine. He's got no issues with that, you know? And men have to leave comments when women talk about these things, and they're like, well, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You know, like, your anger doesn't go both ways. Like, you only care when women are happy. That makes you so mad.
I'm not a woman, but if I was a woman, I'm not opening my door. I'm not paying at a restaurant. I'm not choosing where to go eat. I'm not making the plans for the evening. If I was a woman, I would demand that I be treated like a queen, to be honored, respected, cherished, and valued. I would demand it because my standards would be so high for my life that the only man that could possibly ever think of being with me is a man that is fully in his masculine. And that's when you stop attracting little boys and you start attracting real men, is when you decide that you're worth it. I'm not a woman, but if
Your unpopular opinion, fellas, trick on your lady. Let me tell you right now, bro. Trick on your lady. Let me tell you something about women for 1 second. Just hear me out, bro. Just hear me out. Spoil your lady. I don't give a fuck about what the rest of these... Listen, man. Do not listen to what these clowns are talking about. I don't like my woman. My woman got to do this. My woman got to do that. Listen. When a woman feels safe and secure, she's going to go above and beyond. Your lady ain't doing for you because she don't feel safe with you. Duh. Your lady ain't doing for you because she don't fucking trust you. Duh. That's why your woman ain't stepping up to the plate, because she don't like you. So I'm telling you right now. If you got one that loves you, you got one that likes you, like you got a real one on your side, bruh, spoil her. I ain't talking about these, right? I ain't talking about the scallywags. I'm not talking about these hood rats that just want to use and abuse you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you got a good lady. You got a great woman on your side that loves you, supports you, cares for you. She'll do anything for you. Man, you spoil the shit out of her. Whatever she want. She don't even gotta ask. You just give it to her. Any chance you get, you surprise her. Baby, look what I got you. Baby, I was thinking about you today. Baby, I got this, I got that. Let me tell you, she gonna be on cloud 9. Bruh, she gonna be on cloud 9. That one, when you walk through the door, she gonna be tearing your clothes off. You can't get her off you. Do you understand what I'm saying? My wife, she can't keep her hands off me. Why? Because I'm that one. Do you understand me? In my house, I'm the one, okay? Listen, I can step out of here confidently. If any woman asks my wife about me, she going, huh, my man. You hear me? My man, okay? I'm just telling you right now. Just trying to put you up on some game. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about other relationships. Just worry about yours. And you're going to be A-okay. That's it. That's all I got for you.
The men who spoil their women are the fastest manifestors. You can tell exactly how a man manifests his life by how he treats the woman who's in it. Because how a man treats a woman is actually how he treats himself at a deep level. If he sees his woman just as a commodity or someone useful to him, it's because he can only see himself as a commodity. If he invests in her, if he takes her out, indulges her, makes her life softer and richer and more pleasure-filled, he's not just spending money, he is feeding life force back into the universe through the divine feminine frequency of a woman who is in her joy. And when that frequency moves through her, it doesn't just stop with her, it feeds him and the entire collective consciousness. It's like a farmer watering his crops. From the outside, it looks like he's just giving the earth all this water, but the soil transforms that water into fruit, into abundance, and then it hands it back to him. That's what happens when a man honors and invests in the women in his life. Everyone thinks he's just stupidly giving to her, but what he's actually doing is fertilizing his own soil.
The realest thing I ever heard from a man is when I decided that I no longer wanted to be just dated, that I wanted to be treated like a lady. I wanted to be courted. I wanted to be pursued with intention. And I wanted to be treated like a lady. So I was like, I'm not going out with any man who doesn't open the door for me. It's common courtesy. It's being a gentleman. So the first time I did this, the man refused to open the door for me. I turned around, went back in my apartment. There was another time, same thing. I was like, I'm gonna go, but if he doesn't open the door for me, I'm not going out with him. So the man pulls up. I come downstairs. I wait outside the door. I just stand there. I don't do anything. I just stand there. He's on the phone, so he didn't see me. But as soon as he looks up from his phone, he sees me. He's like, oh, my bad. Let me get that for you. Sorry about that. I was like, thank you. He opened the door. We go to breakfast. And without even me having to ask, he was just like, if you wouldn't have had me open that door for you, I would have known that you were used to being treated like ish. And I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, oh, wow. You don't realize what you're saying subconsciously. You don't realize how your behavior teaches people things about you. Men watch you, they observe you, and so they see what you're willing to deal with or or how you move or what you accept and what you don't. And so that was very powerful for me in that moment, and it just confirmed that I did deserve to be treated the way I felt like I deserved to be treated. But I had to be willing to walk away if I didn't get that. And that was what was in my mind. If this man doesn't open this door just like the first man had did, or the man, had did previously, I was not going. If I wasn't going to be treated the way I wanted to be treated, I wasn't going. And so that was just a real eye-opener, for me. And that's something that I could just continue to teach women to this day, right? You teach people how you want to be treated. We're not talking about, oh, treat me like this. But what you do subconsciously, what you accept, what you allow, what you don't question, yeah, that's how people learn how to treat you.
I ain't gonna lie, if you don't spoil your girl, you probably really don't like her for real. I'm just saying. Like, that is your girl. Unless you have a daughter, your girl should feel like the most spoiled person on the planet, respectfully. And I'm not talking about buying her a bunch of things and spoiling her with a bunch of materialistic items. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about giving her princess treatment every single day. Giving her queen treatment every single day. Making her feel like she don't gotta worry about a damn thing when you're around because you got her no matter what. Like, my girl don't gotta hold a damn bag when she's with me. She don't gotta touch a door, and if she tries to touch a door, I'm smacking the crap out of her hand. Move your hand, stop playing with me. If I'm around, what are you taking out the garbage for? You don't gotta touch that smelly shit. I got a baby, move out the way. Even just making sure she feels loved and appreciated every single day, you understand that that's spoiling her too? I'm talking about whenever you see her, you kiss her all around, like forehead, cheeks, nose, chin, lips, everything. You're making her feel loved. Like, women love that. You write her paragraphs, or you send her love letters to make sure she starts her day off right and has a great week. That alone makes her feel great. Even just compromising to do the things that you know your girl loves to do, even if you don't like to do it for yourself, that right there speaks volume, and she's gonna love that. It's about the thoughtfulness, it's about the love that you're showing, the appreciation that you're showing, and it's also just being present. If you're present for your woman and you're showing her that, you're naturally just spoiling her as is.
So there's something that a lot of men just aren't ready to hear this yet, but it's that the real way to love a woman is to be gentle. It's to be soft. It's to be that careful, delicate, considering type of love. Because there are so many women out there that have this hard exterior just to protect themselves, but deep down on the inside, that's not who they want to be, and that's not who they are. A woman wants to be met with a careful, gentle, safe type of love from a man. That type of feeling is truly going to let her open up and feel safe enough in the relationship to express her heart. And this is one of the things that men who are playing games and acting cold, they don't understand. Because the path to her heart is warm and glowing and beautiful. It's not covered in coldness. But the thing is, a lot of guys don't want to hear this because it means that they have to look at themselves and actually start taking down the walls that they built up around their own heart. And that emotional, personal work is one of the hardest things for a man to do. And a lot of guys are scared because of it, and they're putting off the work because they don't even know where to begin. But I promise you, eventually you're going to realize that the only path to take is the path of love. It's the path of softness, of gentleness, because only by taking that path do you realize, do you actually get what you want, which is true love, connection, and a beautiful relationship.
When girls are in the right relationship, they will get treated like a daughter. When they're in the wrong relationship, they will act like a mother. The reason why I say daughter and mother is because there's clearly a role difference. If you get treated like a daughter, it means the guy is always protective, he's always looking out for you, he's always thinking of you, he's always going out of his way to make sure things are better for you, because that's what, usually fathers would do. When you have a man acting like that, not only does it make you feel safe, but you can literally go do your own thing and not have to stress about like, oh my God, like XYZ that I have to worry about. For example, when I'm with my boyfriend, I just turn my brain off. He would be navigating, I'm following, he would be looking out things for me, and I'm just like existing. As if you're acting like a mother, you're probably nagging about things that you don't even want to nag about, and that probably causes arguments and fights that you don't even want to start in the first place. You don't want to be cleaning up after him. You don't want to be telling him like to not like this girl's Instagram post. It's just like those little things, At the end, both of you guys should be happy, feel like a kid, feel like in love, but I feel like there definitely is a role like difference when you're a woman.
Out of 8 billion people, I get the unique opportunity to help my wife heal her nervous system. Out of 8 billion people, I'm the one person who gets to love her in such a way that whatever happened to her in her childhood, whatever happened to her when she was raped, whatever happened to her when anything went down in her life, I get to be the one person who can love her in such a way that she gets to feel like herself, right? And I'm gonna take it one step deeper. My kids are the greatest gift I've ever been given. And one of the things that I've really been sitting in is, yes, I'm grateful that Alexi carried those children, but the gratitude doesn't stop there. Because as a man, I don't know what it feels like. She's had a period since 13 years old. Since 13, she's been enduring pain and embarrassment and all kinds of stuff so that we could have these beautiful kids. And so for me, this is what I want people to hear. It's an honor for me to be the one to help her feel loved.
I saw this thing that said, when you finally meet a good guy who treats you well and you're actually in love with and you want to spend your life with, you're not scared of him cheating on you or beating you up. You're only scared of him dying. Like the only fear that you have at that point is him passing away. Because you know he's not cheating. Yeah. You know he's not in some girl fucking DMs. Yeah. You know he's not going to hurt you. Yeah. You're literally just scared he's going to die.